Hi guys, hi. Hello. Okay, so friends, listen. Hi guys, how are you? How are you guys? I know this is short notice, but I want us to look at something here before I forget. I want us to look at something. Come through, guys. Come through. Let's look at something here. How are you doing? Hi. I'm just looking at your comments there, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'm looking at your comments. Hi, Bushle. How are you, Bushle? Hi, No Bushle. How are you doing? No Bushle Dali. How are you? Okay. Let's come through. I want to show you something, guys. I want to show you something here, which maybe some people might not be aware of. Let me see. Come through. Let's share this thing. How are you doing, guys? How's your Thursday? I hope you're doing fine. Right. If you have a second gadget, welcome to those that have just joined us. If you have a second gadget, just have it next to you as we talk so that you can be scrolling through with me. I want to show you something. Hi, Melusi. How are you doing? I want to show you something. There is a website that seems to be having some opportunities for us, and you never know. You could get something for yourself there. Hi, Bianca. How are you doing? There is a website which I posted earlier on. I think it was at night. Because every time I think of something, I always want to post it before I forget. So there is a website called Skills Provision International. I've talked about it sometime, and others have got jobs from there. So just in case maybe you were not aware of it, I'm going to show you. I think you can also see it from your phones. You can even check it from your phones and see how you can check for an opportunity from this website. And when I looked through the website, I saw there are a lot of jobs with visa sponsorships, and there are a variety of jobs as well. Not only care, but even other jobs that you could have been trained in. Hi, Zimba. How are you doing? All the way from Malawi. Welcome. Hi, Fortunate. Hi, Notando. Hi, Bianca. Hi, Sandy. So I got so interested in it, and I scrolled through. I realized there's lots of opportunities, guys, and it's different countries. So it's all up to you. It's all up to what you hold, what skills you have. It's all up to where you want to relocate to. But it's one of those websites or companies where you get a variety of choices, and most of the jobs that are posted there, they have visa sponsorship, and the company is Skilled Provision International. So I want us to look at it and see if you can get something that matches your search. I want us to look at this together. I'll just be here for an hour, and then we see what we can get from it, okay? We see what we can get from it. So I will turn my camera while we look at this. Honestly, I thought this would help somebody, so I couldn't ignore it. Okay, let's do this. Right. I hope we can all see, guys. How are you? So for now, I will just turn my camera. Okay, let's get it off there. You can pose your questions, guys, and I will be looking at them. I want us to look at this. Right, let's forget about Novantu. I'm just having this so that I look at your comments as well. Right, if you check on your screen, when you click skills provision international, a page like this will pop up. A page like this will pop up. Even if you do it on your phone, the same thing is going to pop up. It's just the difference is just going to be the layout. And so a page like this is going to pop up. I hope you see. That's the logo of the company in case you don't get to the wrong company. And then there is this. Right, there are these. These, I hope you can see, home, about us, international job board, support employers, job seekers worldwide. So we want to check on there, okay? We want to check on there, international job board. We want to see what's available for us there. My laptop might be a bit slow, so I might end up turning to my phone, yeah, for now, because I just tried, I have to update it. So the time when I started my live, I noticed it needed to be updated. So I might tune on to my phone and then we see how we can get these opportunities, all right? I hope we're all together, guys. You see what I'm talking about? So if we go to International Job Board, let's see if it's going to open quickly for us there. Okay. Hi, Priscilla. Hi. Right. Okay, what is opening up for us? Okay. Right, so there's different jobs, like in different countries. Like this one is a skilled joiner, which I got so interested in it when I saw it, guys. I got so much interested in it. This one is skilled joiner. I don't know if it falls under what you call this, the boiler makers or what, but I think there's something else for boiler makers. So this one is Australia, right? This one is Australia. If you open it, it's going to show you the job itself. Right, there it is. Let's put this phone down here. Right, so there is the job. Tell me if you can see, guys. Hi, Pumi. Hi, everybody. I see you. Okay, tell me if you can see. I hope I'm showing you something that's visible, guys. Right, skilled joiner jobs Australia with visa sponsorship. Right. My screen might be a bit hazy as well. I hate doing something that's not making sense. So the position is a joiner. Is it clear, guys? Hi, Chipo. Is it clear? If it's not clear, just tell me and then I can maybe resort to the phone. I can use the phone. Maybe the phone would give us a clear viewing. Right, skills provision, blah, blah, blah. This one is an Australian job with visa sponsorship. Remember, Australia needs you. It's lengthy. The process is lengthy, but even if things take time, as long as you know you're doing the process, you know you're within the process, it's okay. Even if it's going to take a year or so, but as long as you have started the process, guys, it shows that something is happening. So it has visa sponsorship. The hiring firm has evolved from a small family-run enterprise into a major player in the commercial joinery and cabinet-making industry. This one, I saw, what you call this? These carpenters. Aren't these carpenters, guys? Aren't these carpenters? So these could be carpenters from what I searched. I almost scrolled. Right. So these could be carpenters and... then look at that. There is a minimum salary there, visa sponsorship. They keep emphasizing that, and then requirements, relevant trade certificate. If you did this maybe at poly or at university level or wherever, that would be great. Experience in luxury interiors and hotel fit outs. Hold a strong portfolio. Those are the requirements. It's not clear. All right, fine. Thank you, Collins. Yeah, because we don't want to be wasting time. Let's resort to the phone. I hope the phone is going to give us. Okay. Let's see if we turn off. Okay. Just let me know which one is better, guys. Right. This one, it already gave us this job, but we can scroll down and check. Like on the phone, it will be showing you something like this. Okay. Right. I think the one that we're looking at is, yeah, skilled joiner. Is it still not clear? Right, skilled joiner, there we are. If you're checking from your phone. So that's the job. So there's a lot of jobs, guys. And then there's this one for Sweden. But with countries like Sweden, you need to have the language. So I always want to skip this one. And then like there's one that I saw for Ireland. Right, this one is Congo. This one is Sweden. This one is Sweden. This one is Congo. This one is Saudi Arabia. I remember we once had people, you know, the choice is yours, guys, and you need to do your due diligence. This one is for rota nanny, the nannies, you know, where you're working as a nanny and those are the benefits. Okay, she says, Upumi says the phone is better. That's fine. You're working as a nanny. A lot of people have asked me, Uti, aren't there any nanny jobs and what? So this website, this company, it has these jobs. It advertises these jobs and they specify Uti they have work permits and flight tickets available. Yes, I wish I could have a better screen because I'm even finding it difficult to read this. But I hope you can see, guys. So this is skills provision, right. This is a job in Saudi Arabia. I remember we once had a guest who was telling us about how it is in Saudi and what. And the person seemed to be saying, everything is okay. As long as you get a good employer. You know, what matters is the employer. Anywhere else, even in Australia, in Ireland, as long as your employer is good, you know. So if you do your due diligence, to be honest, you could get something. So I thought there was no harm in you just putting in your applications. Like here, this one has work permits available. There's flight tickets that they're going to pay for you. There is your monthly fee, salary. All right. Let's move on. Then there is, okay, this one, some that don't have visa sponsorship like this one, they won't specify. There's nothing. There's no visa sponsorship with part-time chef Lapan. So we skip this one. And then let's go to Chef London. Look at this one. In the UK, there's visa sponsorship available. Is it clear, guys? And then skills provision session for a chef for a position in London and United Kingdom allocated to the trunk system. Meals whilst on operational duty. So if you are a chef, there is the job for you. Let's view the job. Okay, have you seen it? Right, so there is the job. There is the job. Right, I hope this is clear, guys, because it's not make sure for me. All right, is it clear? So there is the job. Right, visa sponsorship available there. Yes, it's not all right, because I get so worried, you know. So visa sponsorship is available, and then it's a permanent job. The sector is hospitality. Others have asked me, is there any hospitality jobs? I'm a chef, I'm a what. So whatever I find, guys, I come and we discuss and talk about it, right? So that's in the UK, and then that's your annual salary, £40,000. And then it's a 5-week working period. Right, days, you see, 3 days per week. Look at all that. And then the roles, make sure your CV has these things appearing, right? And if you look at the requirements, when you are putting in your skills, hi Ade, I see you, right, sis? Right, well, you have to be well organized. Your CV should, you know, portray all these things, okay? Right. So the main catchy word Lapana is visa sponsorship. And then when you see what you qualify, you then go and click apply for this position. Are we still there, guys? Apply for this position. If you click here, where is it? My nails. Don't worry, guys. I'll be going on holidays soon. I'll do my nails and everything. When you click apply, this is the registration form. A lot of people make mistakes and they'll be saying, how do we apply? Where is the email to apply to? Where is the link? Guys, if you just log on to that company name, Skills Provision International. So there's the application form. You're just putting in your name, your email, your password of your email that you would have created, confirm, contact telephone number, including country code. Because remember, it's an international job. Okay, then nationality, you select your country. Others say, Zimbabwe is not there. Let's see if Zimbabwe is not there. Right, Zimbabwe should be the last one. Pansy. Let's see. Just yesterday, remember I was saying, if there is no job that says there's visa sponsorship, ignore. It's not there. It's not there. But when we get jobs, we want Zimbabwe. Right, there is Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe is there, right? So you tick your Zimbabwe Lapana. Okay. You click your Zimbabwe and then location, Bulawayo or wherever, because it has an asterisk. Okay. And then upload your CV. This is where you're going to upload your CV. And check the specifications. Only doc, hex, and PDF are allowed. So nothing in Word, guys. Nothing in other formats will be allowed. So you need to take note of these things, because that's where maybe some applications are ignored because you don't follow the file that has been specified. And so there we are, right? All that information. Then you need to tick all those things. I accept, blah, 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 and all that. I hope that's clear, guys. I hope that's clear. So there's a lot more of these jobs. Let's go back. There's a lot more of these jobs. And I just thought, let's talk through this thing, and then you see what you can get out of it. Because like Saudi, right? Or Saudi, guys, some might think but it's not always the case. There are other Zimbabweans that are there. There are South Africans that are there. There are Malawians that are working there. So as long as you get a good employer, okay? And then let's check number 2, what we have in number 2. Right, nail technician in Kuwait, right? You check work permit, if needed, medical insurance, flight ticket. You know, like I said, guys, I'm not saying go, or am I saying don't go, but do your due diligence, you know, put in your application and hear what they have to say, right? And for these companies that are saying flight tickets, they're taking care of, you know, the work permit, you're not paying anything. You're not paying anything. The moment you start being asked to pay some things, run with your 4 feet. Your hands will be your feet as well at that time. Hi, Romeo, how are you? Long time. Okay, so you don't lose anything by putting in your application, guys, and you don't lose anything. And then I did send my subscribers. I did send this whole link. Or they just click on it, huh? Let's see. I'm a nail technicians. Lapana, what's up for them? Okay, so there's all that. It's a 3-year contract. International applicants will be provided with work permits and all that, right? So there's a lot of jobs, guys. I did see motor mechanic jobs and what, high school diploma, form 4, but you don't necessarily, you shouldn't. It's not like you have to have passed, no, as long as you went through that level, you understand? Then the same way you apply for this position, blah, blah, blah. You go to the next one. Where's the next one? Right, Lapa. For Sweden, you need to have the language, guys. So try and choose countries where you think you fit in. Like this one, high heavy equipment mechanics, Sweden. But you need to have the Swedish language. So we'll ignore this one. Fitness, all right. Netherlands, like Netherlands, you need to write. Then there's metal fabricators, boiler makers, right? In Australia, there's a visa sponsorship available. You know, there's a variety. Even in Ireland, like, look at this one. This one doesn't have, this one doesn't have sponsorship. This one, it doesn't have sponsorship. I did check on it. So let's ignore this one. The island, Leo. Those who keep asking me, what island, what's there? Currently, guys, abroad, recruitment is a bit on the low side. But if there's something, definitely I'll let you know. Then there's this one. This one doesn't have sponsorship, visa sponsorship as well, so we ignore. Island Dibambuluza these days. Or Saudi, okay, lifeguards, they are needed. Yacht captains, hospitality jobs. In London, okay, no, there's no visa sponsorships there. But in Ireland, one that I saw, I'm a nurses, if you have your NCLEX, in the US, Saudi. Right, for nurses as well. Check here for Saudi. While I was checking, I didn't see anywhere where they needed verification. Yeah. I didn't see anywhere where they needed verification. So try and check, guys. There could be something. There could be something. Unless if they want somebody who is trained in Europe, maybe laba who are coming from Poland or something. Okay? Because I know with nurses, they're struggling with the verification. Right. If you're a physical therapist, right? Ghana, USA. Let's move. I just want to show you the jobs are plenty. UK jobs, if you're an electrical man, right, lineman, we have sponsorship. Lapana, there is sponsorship. And then location, okay. Vacancies, power line. I did see quite a lot of jobs, guys. A lot. Right. That one, sponsorship. So I just thought, let me show you how to search for this job. And then we take it from there. Okay. Kuwait. Right. I hope I'm helping somebody, guys. If you're a GP, you want to go and work in Australia. So it's Australia mainly, Kuwait, Saudi. There's Ireland, I think there were 2 jobs. And then the UK, there's something as well, like this one, Master Technician, UK Motor Vehicles Visa Sponsorship. Look at that. Visa sponsorship is available. Okay. So, yeah, that's it. And even if you want to work around Africa, you know, there's jobs for you. They're qualified doctors in Australia. Okay. LAPA, road planning operator. No, this one doesn't have sponsorship. So, yeah. Dubai. If you are into gymnastics, hey, you are needed in Dubai. So, that's it. So, there's plenty. You can go as far as whatever number there. How about that? Right. Let's see your questions. Right. Marco says there's someone I know who went to Saudi as a caregiver earlier this year. Try and get hold of them and hear what they have to say. How is it? How did they apply? And what agent they used and all that. Then you never know. You could get some information from them, Marco. Hi, Bushe. Hi, Bridget. Hi. So I just thought I should show you this, guys. And then you never know. This could be your breakthrough. You could find something from there and yeah. What questions are here? So if you just click on Skills Provision International, so that page is going to appear and then you click and check the jobs that suit your qualifications. Okay. Right. How do we reach the website? It says Vimbai, type Skills Provision International. Skills Provision International. For those that are subscribers, I always go an extra mile. So I did send them the link as it is. So they're just going to click on the link, then they maneuver like the way we were doing it. Right? So type Skills Provision International. Okay. Something is going to pop up, something that looks like what I was showing you guys. Okay. Then Emma says hospitality jobs for cleaning. I think I did see something. So just check through that website and see what you can find, Emma. But the fact that there's nanny jobs, there is, how do we search for the jobs? It's just got here. You check the live, you just rewind the live when we finish it, Bushle. When we finish it, because I was just showing everybody. I was just showing people. So you just type Skills Provision International, and then a page is going to pop up, which has home, about us, International Job Board, support. So when you go and click on International Job Board, when you click there, the jobs are going to appear from different countries. It could be Australia, it could be Kuwait, it could be Saudi. It could. You remember we had a guest, guys, some time back. We had a guest that was from Saudi. And she talked to us and she seemed happy. She was all okay and everything. Yeah. I still remember her. I can't remember when that was. I think last year, early last year, and so I was. Yeah. So that gave me hope. In as much as people are saying Saudi, this and that, and but there's some that are working and everything is okay. Especially a lot of teachers were recruited as well in Saudi. Yeah. And then the nurses as well, try and check, especially nurses who are from Zim, who are unable to get their verifications. There's some jobs that need you to work as a private nurse or something like that. So when I was looking at my requirements, there's no way where they talk of verification. Maybe if you've just got your transcript from your school of training, it could be good enough. Yeah, and maybe your references as well, and your practice and certificates, which you always renew annually. Okay. Right. I think I've done justice, guys. For those who just came through, sorry, I won't be able to go back, but I'll leave the live and then also post it on YouTube so that when Facebook deletes it, you can still find it from YouTube. I was just showing people step by step on how you get to the website and how you lend yourself to the jobs. So as long as you know the name of the company, it's Skills Provision International. Okay, Skills Provision International. And then you are good to go. You are good to go. Any questions for me, guys? Maybe for the next 5 minutes? Let me be updating this thing. Any questions for me? Or if you want to call through and ask something which maybe I could be able to assist with, you can call through +353-899-820-030. Priscilla says, quite informative. You're most welcome, Lavi. I hope it's going to help. I hope it's going to help. Ask me questions, guys. I hardly come on live. I guess you know that. So when I get some information, I always want to straight away give it to you before I forget or before, it expires. So maybe this is the time where you could also ask me questions for the next 5 minutes or so. I hope it's understood, guys. For those that just came in, we're having a rundown on the company called Skills Provision International, where there's international jobs with visa sponsorships, and you are able to apply there. There's a list of different jobs. There's a lot of advertised jobs with visa sponsorships and in different countries, including countries like Ireland is also there because there's jobs for sweepers, street sweepers. Like those, they don't sweep with brooms. They use those. Driver's license class C is required. It's on a scooter, so they use those scooters. I don't know what they call them. Excuse me. So yeah, they are needed. I think it's in County Cork, and you should have there's visa sponsorship for that one. I did post it. So Ireland is included. The UK, there's chefs that are needed. Australia, there's carpenters. They call them joinery, whatever joinery. And then there is boiler makers and all that. So Kuwait, there's nannies that are needed. There's nail technicians. There is hairdressers. There's lots of jobs available. Okay, Emma says this is loud and clear. Thanks. You're welcome, Lavi. Any questions for me? Any questions for me before I log out? Any questions for me? Please clarify the advantages or disadvantages of coming to Ireland as a student. I wouldn't know. If we had somebody who came as a student, they would help us better, because I came to work. I don't know, to be honest. I would be lying, but it would be nice if there's anybody who came as a student. Thank you for that, Patience. It would be nice if somebody came as a student and then they clarify to us, they enlighten us on these advantages and disadvantages. It would certainly make sense. So I'm appealing to those that came as students, guys, please do come through and then share with us, all these things that people want to know. I hope we'll get somebody, Patience. I hope we'll get somebody to help us there. Hi, Mina, I'm stuck on the recognized skills. It states I must apply. and I have done that, but it refuses to submit. Is it the same job, the same company, the Skills Provision International Tanzania? I'm stuck on the recognized skills. It states I must apply 3, and I have done that, but it refuses to submit. Where exactly is it? Are we still talking of the Skills Provision International, the application form? Because on that application form, I saw it's so simple. All it needs you to do is to upload your CV, unless if there's something that I missed. Is it after uploading your CV or what? Let me check something here. Is it after uploading your CV? Okay. She says, then says yes. Let's see. Right. Your recognized skills and job titles. Vehicle mechanic. Okay. So minimum of 3. So where exactly are you stuck, Lavi? Where exactly are you stuck? I see what you're talking about. What skills do you hold? Okay, let's see. Where exactly are you stuck? How many skills and what skills did you put right there? Because at times maybe you might think you put a skill, you put skills, but they are not. You know, what skills did you put there? I see what you're talking about. Yes, I was trying to register. I did upload my CV. Okay, and then have you put up those 3 skills? Because Lapana on, and which job is that? So that maybe we can help each other. On this one, for the cleaners, there is a vehicle mechanic, vehicle specialist, auto engineer, vehicle repair, automobile mechanic. So you choose, at least put a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 5. What you are able to do, if you are a driver, if you know, all those things. Computer literacy. Yes, I was trying to register. Okay, what skills did you put and which job is that? Now, which job were you looking at? And then check that everywhere where there's asterisks, where there's those stars, you did. Okay, nurses. What skills did you put? It's a nurse job. Is it in the States or is it in the USA or in Kuwait? Is it Kuwait or Saudi? I think it was Saudi that I saw. What skills did you put there? So that we see if you put the right skills or not. All right, I see that now. Maybe if it's just that I don't want to promise you something that I'll not be able to do. Because after this live, I've got a few things that I need to do. I might not be able to get back to my inboxes. But you could just pop in a message and then I help you through. We help each other there. What skills did you put while we wait? What skills did you put? Hi guys, welcome to those that have just joined us. I'm glad Sna is on it already, and yeah, that shows progress. That shows progress. So on the drivers, they did give us an example of what skills to put. Like if you're a driver and you've done mechanics, you put that. You've done, you're an auto, what. They've given us those examples: vehicle mechanic, vehicle specialist, auto engineer. So those are just examples. So if you are a nurse, what other skills do you hold? Or are you saying you didn't know what to put there? I'm waiting. Okay, let me message you. All right. But did you put any skill there in this now? Because Bafuna 3, a minimum of 3 skills and a maximum of 5. So if you don't fill up anything there, the application won't be completed. It won't allow you to go through. It won't allow the application to go through. All right. So I will try and respond as soon as I see your message now. But pardon me, at times, there'll be lots of messages as well that I'll have to attend to. Amanya personal messages, amanya work and what. So, okay. Has anybody else tried as well? Anybody who's stuck? Have you tried it? And then we see how best we can help each other. There is a lot of jobs, guys. Just go through and see what you can find. And then this island one for the drivers. try and see if you can get something, you know, that suits you. Thank you, Nawam. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Sengakuka. Thank you, Lovey. So anybody who's tried it as well, then we see, in case you're getting stuck like Usna, but I think Usna could be stuck with what skills to put. And especially it says kiwa. In nursing, what other skills could you put, like, for a nurse? What other skills could a nurse hold? Maybe they could be a driver, they could be computer literacy, they could have maybe what else, guys? I'm getting thought blocks. So they definitely need those things to accompany your application form. So yeah, we could help Usnalapan. Any more questions, guys, before we drop the live? I was hoping I'll see somebody else saying, let me have tried. Maybe this is how far I've gone. Nail technicians, guys, you're not there. Saudi needs you. Kuwait needs you. And you're quiet. I know a lot of people that graduated from, you know, SA, Mangako, wherever. These are opportunities. Yeah, and visa sponsorship is available. There's work permits that you're going to be applied for. There's flight tickets that are going to be catered for. And like I said, if you hear them asking for money, if they start saying pay so much, you are going to run with your four limbs. Hey, you will have to run with your, because it's unacceptable. There's no way where they can say they're going to cater for your flight tickets and then zugu. You have to pay an administration fee. Something is not adding up there. So there's no harm in trying these things, guys. Put in your application and see if you can get a response out of it. You never know. Others just started their application like that and they landed themselves in overseas. Yes, do check from that website, guys. Collins, just check from the website that I mentioned. It's called Skills Provision International. Some questions I might not be able to answer offhand, but as long as I've told you the company name, you should be able to search for yourself and see what's available. Okay. No inbox, no Tando. I can't promise what I'm going to respond, to be honest. So if you are able to type what you need from there, if you're able to type Konapo no Tando, please do, so that we deal with it right away. Let's delay the emergency, or you can call me Katesi on a live and then you talk, like I won't put you on loud. Hi, Faye, how are you? Long time, Faye. We were just going through this company, Skills Provision International, and I see these jobs for UK, not necessarily care jobs, but other jobs like a chef, there's visa sponsorship or mechanic, you know, and all that. So Notando, if you are able to type your question, or if you're able to call me on +353 899 820 030, +353 899 820 030, and then I can respond to your question. And people like Otamia Lapalabofei, they can help me respond to your questions. But when you send it as a message, I might not even open it today. I might open next week, and it will be too late. But when you call, I listen to you, you know, it will make a bit of sense. And we can help each other to respond to your question. Oh, that's brilliant, Faith. That's brilliant. Nice to see you. Hello, can someone get caregiver jobs in Ireland? Yes, if the jobs are there with visa sponsorship, you're good to go. But currently, there is nothing, Eunice. Currently, I'm not seeing any jobs with visa sponsorships in Ireland. Yeah, I am not seeing anything. And guys, please be very careful. You are not paying for any jobs. You are not paying for any jobs. And then for those that are in Africa, guys, there's something that's happening behind the scenes. There's a post that I'm going to put up. Those who were once engaged with Unity Care, something like that, yes. There's somebody of high prestige, of high whatever, that asked me to do something. There's some investigations going on there. So I'll put up a post, then you'll respond to that post. Okay, I'm not involved in it, but because I once talked about it, so they want to see, you know, from our platform here, some people that were engaged in that Lokuzene as well, so that maybe they are able to get their monies back or something like that. So I'll put up a post, and you're going to respond to what that post will be asking you to do. Okay. Remember, I mean, I was never engaged with those people. I never paid anything to them, so I'm not gaining anything out of it. I'm just there to help each other. Okay, I'm just there to help each other. Since it's a company that we once talked about here, and things didn't go well, maybe you could get assistance. Okay. All right. I don't see any questions for me. Unotando decided to ignore me, even if she had said it's an emergency. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything. Anybody who wants to call and ask something, guys, not something like are there caregiver jobs? Guys, let's ask maybe, you know, something along what we're talking about. Skills Provision International, right? The company is Skills Provision International. You go on this company website and check for the jobs that could suit your skills or your qualifications. And there's a variety of countries that are advertising. There's a good list actually. And those, you know, you're welcome, Eunice. You are welcome. At the moment, Ireland doesn't seem to be having any visa sponsorship jobs in care, I must say, currently, from as far as my researchers tell me. Okay. But if ever I get hold of any information, I always come through this platform and share with you that you know, that opportunity. Okay. And I can't say when. What about nurses places? Where exactly, Mulenga? If you check on Skills Provision International, there is lots and lots of nurses opportunities that have been advertised for the USA, for Saudi Arabia. Okay, she's from Zambia. So there's USA and Saudi Arabia that I saw. Yeah, USA, you need to have your NCLEX. Then in Ireland, most companies have no visa sponsorships at the moment, even for nurses. Yeah, even for nurses, unfortunately. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, guys, but according to my researches, this is what I'm seeing, and I need to be honest with you. And there's no reason why I should hide opportunities if ever they are there, because yeah, if the opportunities are there, people are needed to come and work. Who am I to say there's nothing when there's something? So according to my researches, currently I'm not seeing anything in Ireland except for what we talked about, the drivers. What's the name? Like the drivers, they are called where is that job? Right, this one has visa sponsorship, this job for drivers. And if you're a chef, guys, in case you know somebody who can qualify, so they're called road sweeper drivers needed in County Cork. Road sweeper drivers. The job specifies for international applicants requiring sponsorship. A work permit will be provided. This is Ireland, and you hardly get these jobs with visa sponsorship. So when I see something like this, I get so excited because I know, you know, our people might get some assistance from there. Okay. Now I think I can safely go. You have a lovely day, guys, and all the best in your searches. I think I've done justice to your questions, unless if there's a question that I'm missing, maybe for the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. Is there anything that I didn't address? And then for those that are in the diaspora, guys, there's diaspora insurance. For those that are in the diaspora, there's diaspora insurance. Guys, sign up for this cashback plan. In case of any bereavement, you are guaranteed of a maximum of 20,000 given to you, right? Gone are the days where we would talk about GoFundMe. People are busy making money which they do not have. So when we say a GoFund, we just look at it and read and say, oh, shame. But for contributions to come through, it's a bit tricky, guys. So prepare for yourself. And currently, it's only outside Africa where this is available. You know, Diaspora Insurance currently services outside Africa. If you are within Africa, the service is not yet available at the moment. Okay. So it's worth joining, guys. It's worth, I'm a member, and, you know, I have that peace of mind. Or if anything happens, I am catered for. Yes, it's good you have your insurance company, your funeral insurance company. It's going to take care of the services and everything. But you need that, Mula. You need that cash. I'm failing to call. Please help. Which number are you calling? Which number are you calling? Call on WhatsApp. Don't call direct. +353, because I'm looking. I'm not seeing any call coming through. +353 899 820 030. There's no way you can be failing, Lovey. My phone is right in front of me here. Anybody can try to call, and then we see what's up. I'm waiting. I don't see any call. +353 899 820 030. Right. Try that, Notando. I hope you got the number correct. Lovely day to you too. Maybe my question will come after checking the website. Thank you. You're welcome, Priscilla. All the best. All the best. Hi, Nova. What is the equivalent of a C-class driver in Zim? Hey, I would be lying, guys. At times, we need to make use of Google. Class C driver. I would be lying, honest. Class C driver in Ireland. Okay, let's see if we can ask GP chat as well. All right, there goes somebody. Hello, hi.
Good day, Nova.
Good day.
It's Patience. I was just trying to check if calls can get through. I'm calling from South Africa.
Okay, yeah, you are through on the call.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for everything you do. I have a brother who is just going to be happy today. I'll share the driver's information with him.
Oh, brilliant.
Thank you so much.
Brilliant. You're welcome, Dali. You're welcome. But we just use this number when we are on live. Then after live, I switch it off. And
no problem.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Bye. Right. So I was saying, GP chat, Manasimbus. Hi, GP chat. What is the equivalence of Class C driver's license in Ireland to the Zimbabwean driver's license? Okay, what did they go? Is that the English? Let's hear what they say. A Class C driver's license typically shows you to drive large goods vehicles with a maximum. Okay, so I think in Zim it will be a class what? I'm a large goods lawana, the big. So in Zimbabwe, the equivalent would generally be a Class 2 driver's license, which permits the holder to drive heavy motor vehicles. So it's a Class 2, not a Class 4. Yeah. So if you're looking to convert a Zimbabwean license to an Irish one or have it recognized, note that Zimbabwe is not currently on the list of countries for direct exchange. Yes, you can't exchange. So you need to do your driver's licensee when you get here in Ireland. Yeah. So you can come with your, with your international driver's license. So you have to have your class C2. Yeah. So that's what GPT is telling us here. It's equivalent to your Class 2 trucks in Zim. Okay. So I hope I've answered you, Lapana. Okay. All right. Hi. Right. I think I've answered you, Simi. Have I answered you? I will share. All right, Peshi. Thank you, Peshi. That's okay. That's all right, Polly. Polly, I've just been talking about the skills provision international. Thank you, my sister. She's the one who shared this with us. Thank you. I've just been sharing about it, and we actually ran down the whole application process, you know. And there's lots of jobs there, including, you know, countries like Saudi and all that, Australia, blah blah blah. So, you know, some of the information, guys, which I always say, let's share. The platform is yours. It's not mine. You realize I never come and play around on this platform because I respect people like that. So it's for those who want to share opportunities with others and those who want to get opportunities. So it's a bring and share. It's a take and give, you know, platform. I'm not the one who gives because I don't have all the information. But if by whatever chance I get a company that says, Nobantu, I need 5 people, I need 2 people, what, I bring on again the opportunity to you guys. So I just thought I should thank Paulina Lapana. Yeah, she did share with us this opportunity, and her sharing with me doesn't mean I have to keep it to myself. For what? I have to bring it to the people. And Mina, I'm just a vessel. You're just, you know, to bring the information. So yeah, let's thank Upoli Lapan. All right, Usimi says she was answered. So it's your class C equivalent to your class 2. But I'm not sure in South Africa. So just check. I think it will be all code 14, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, any more questions, guys? Anyone who wants to call through? Or we can call it a morning. We can call it a morning, yeah? Okay. Maybe later I might go and share the same information on TikTok if I am not too tired. But I think it's okay for now, guys. I think it should be code 14, yeah? It should be code 14, Polly. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So for those that have just joined us, the whole video on how to search for these jobs, just try and, you know, watch it from the beginning, and then hopefully it's going to assist you. It's going to help you on how to search for these opportunities. The company name is called Skills Provision International. Skills Provision International. There is jobs with visa sponsorships there. There's jobs with visa sponsorships there, and for different countries, including Australia, you know, the UAE, some African countries, including Ghana. There is Ireland as well with visa sponsorship. There is UK. So there is Netherlands. There is Sweden. But with countries like Sweden and Netherlands, I think you need to have the language as well. So it might be a bit tricky. But just go through that website, go through that company and see what's available for you. And all I can say is, guys, do your part, because I've also done my part. And all I can say as well is all the best in this journey. It will not come easy. You just need to put your whole you. You just need to put an effort in it and make sure you are doing your application objectively. You know, be focused. Don't just apply for the sake of applying, because it will just be rejected. You might be applying using the wrong format. You might not be paying attention to specific skills. Like Usna was talking about a skill, like she's stuck on the skills that are needed. So you need to be very focused when you're applying. Don't just take 2 minutes, apply, send your CV, and then it's done. It's either they're going to ignore you because you didn't follow the instructions, or you don't meet the criteria. So don't waste your time. Make sure you're investing on an application where you're going to get a positive response out of it. Okay. I can go now. It's a bye from me, and all the best.